The share market opened this morning less than 2% above the high point of October 2007 before the GFC. So really, basically, shares are back to where they were 16 years ago with nothing but dividends to show for it. Today it closed a bit higher thanks to gains by banks and retailers, while the sleep apnea company ResMed kept falling. It's lost 36% in 3 months because of the weight loss drug Ozempic, which is worrying food companies as well. Shares in New York fell more than 1% for the second day in a row, but Asian markets went up. The first guess at American GDP in the September quarter came out last night, and it was much more than expected, 4.9% annual growth versus consensus forecast of 4.3%. But the Federal Reserve is still not expected to hike interest rates when it meets next week because the market is doing the Fed's work for it. Financial conditions are very tight in the US because of rising long-term interest rates. The Aussie dollar bounced back above 63 US cents today, and oil fell more than 2% and is almost back to where it was on October the 6th, before the Hamas attacks on Israel. Bitcoin is having another run at the moment. It's doubled this year so far and is up 30% in a fortnight. And finally, I hate to tell you this, but the Reserve Bank is broke. The annual report was quietly released last week, and it shows that losses on all the bonds it bought in the pandemic to keep interest rates down have wiped out its capital. If it was any other bank, the receivers would have changed the locks, but it's owned by the government, so it doesn't matter. And that's finance.